Hi. In this screencast, we'll control the animation graph we made previously with a simple character controller. To recap quickly, we made an animation graph that transitioned automatically between idle, walk, and run based on the movement speed of the character. So to move this guy around, we'll add a capsule, and parent the animated model to that capsule. You need to make sure to zero out the rotation so he's facing the right direction. And we can turn off the mesh renderer. Now we can add a state machine to the capsule. Call it move. And add some actions. Let's get the user input from the horizontal and vertical axis. Say the character can move at a maximum of 5 units per second, and make the motion relative to the main camera. We'll need two variables: movement, which is a vector, and speed, which is a float. Now we'll store the movement in the movement variable, and the speed in the speed variable. Now we want to move the character controller around, so we can use the movement vector, and here it's telling us that the capsule needs a character controller component, so let's add that. Now we want the character to face the direction of motion, so we use look at direction and use the movement vector. So if we test that so far, the character will move around and face his movement direction. But the animation graph isn't changing state, so let's do that. Since the animation graph is fairly smart and just needs the speed of the character set, you can just use set FSM float, which sets the value of a variable in another state machine. We will point at the animated model, find the state machine on it, find the variable, which is the move speed, and set its value to the speed that we're getting from the controller. And we want to do this every frame. So now let's test it. Now as the character moves around, these animations are changing state automatically with the movement speed of the character. And that wraps up this screencast. To summarize, in under 10 minutes we built a third-person controller and a custom animation graph that you can easily add states to as you develop your game.